Hey Nettie, it's Deb. I just wanted to respond in person to your question. Thanks so much for sharing openly about your experience with your team. So I'll just get to the point really quickly. So basically, with expanding your business and attracting the right people to work with you and your team, the best way to work this is to work it from an energetic standpoint before the physical side. So I know you said that you interviewed that girl and you felt good about her. And it's a very common experience. I'm sure anyone else who has done interviewing can relate to this as well. I used to do, in my 20s, I did a lot of retail management, sales and marketing, and I managed teams of, big teams of 20 to 30 people traveling around the UK. So I totally hear you on that, how it feels to interview someone, have that connection and have instinctively feel good about them and then feel a bit let down. And then it's a I suppose a kind of internal conversation between putting your hands up and saying, okay, maybe I was wrong, or looking at it and saying, have we really set the expectations up properly, and having those conversations. And anything else in between, maybe it's just not a right fit. So I guess there's a couple of things you can do from an energetic standpoint, and then also from a physical standpoint. So energetically, what I would suggest is really taking the time to access the energy of your business, the vision of your business, because the energy of your business, the business, like the soul plan of the business name. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we should actually run the soul plan of your business name and find out what the life purpose or the soul destiny of your business is. But each individual entity or should we say, not entity is not the word, vortex of energy, I suppose, is what I want to say, has its own unique mission, purpose, agenda. So the energy of your business has a particular goal in mind, and it has a particular set of experiences that it wants to bring to those pet owners that are coming to you and finding you through that channel of light, if you like. So if you tap into that grid of light and communicate with the energy of the business, you need to open up the relationship and the communication between you and your business and start to personify it. Does it feel male? Does it feel female? If it had a name, what would it be? Maybe you could name it, and start to personify. You might just see it. It might not be a male or female. It might be genderless, but it might just be a ball of energy. You could give it a color. You could see it as a sparkling ball of energy. It could be gold or silver or blue, and then you could start to imagine this energy and this soul of your business, and start to see what is it that this business wants to bring. What's the unique energetic imprint and the life purpose, the soul destiny of this business, which as a result of those pet owners bringing those pets to that business, they will receive these transformations, these light encodements, these qualities from you and your team. So your qualities could be different to your team's. For example, your primary quality through your business might be it might be nourishment and compassion, for example, and someone else might bring in the energy of fun and love. Someone else might bring in the energy of forgiveness and transformation. So there'll be lots of different energies, and by you bringing on a team, what you're doing is you're merging vortices, you're merging energies with those other people and their qualities. So what you have to do by communicating with your business is to get to understand what kind of qualities they're looking for and how those qualities are going to manifest. And then once you've got the qualities and the essence that you're bringing, the qualities could even be the same. It might be very simple. It might just be one quality, and the quality of the business is love or fun or whatever that is. for your clients. And then and the way you'll know is look back historically and see who has been coming to you into your business as well. You can have a look and see what have they been searching for, what kind of feedbacks have they given you. Maybe a lot of people said to you, oh, you know, I thought this was just a pet sitting service or a dog service, but actually I got so much more out of it and I've realised this and this. So have a look into that. But ultimately what you really want to do is communicate with the energy of your business and let yourself play with it. It's just an energy. So the more you communicate with it, and I would say do this every day for 30 days or maybe even infinitely, but to start with every day for 30 days, because that way it will take a little bit of time maybe to build up that dialogue between you and your business, and to, you know, it's like any relationship, you've got to put some time and energy into sorry, I've got really static hair. It's like 5 a.m. here, and I'm just I was supposed to go to bed ages ago, but I'm waiting for the bubba to wake up, and I've got really static hair. So it will really depend very much on how much time and energy you can put into building that dialogue, and how willing you are to play with the energies according to how much, I guess, feedback you can get from this. And if you want to play with the energies together, I'm more than happy to jump on a call with you, and we can do that just to get you started, so you can start building that relationship with the energy of the business, and start getting familiar with how that looks, how it feels, and then you can, once you've done it, you can just kind of keep doing it. It's like just practice. It's just practice basically, and making it a daily habit. So that's the energetic side of things. The other thing energetically you can do as well is call in angelic support. Angels are really amazing for manifesting on earth plane. So calling in angelic support and asking for them to guide you and show you the way, and asking them any other key questions. You know, who do you need to connect with? Where would be best for you to advertise? All these different types of things, and ask for them to you can just imagine the angels sending out energetic job vacancies, and you'll get people, this works really amazingly, it's so cool. You'll get people showing up who say to you, oh, I had a dream about your job, and I woke up and I looked up your website, and then I found that you had a vacancy. Or I've done this before with events and different things, and it works. It's pretty cool to test it out actually, because it works so amazingly. So I think you might enjoy that, and let me know how it goes. So that's that. And then on a physical level, really making sure that you're being very clear and very, very specific with those people about what their job looks like on a day-to-day basis. So often we think, especially in job interviews and recruiting, we think that we have communicated with people what the job involves, and what their day-to-day will look like. But very often at the interview stage, we're trying to sell the job to someone. But what we don't realise is, by only painting the picture of the nice sides of the job, what very often happens is someone then comes into the job and everything's great, and then after a month things start to flop because they realise that there are other aspects of the job they didn't know were there, or there were questions they could have asked that they hadn't asked, and then maybe they feel a bit stupid, or maybe we feel a bit stupid as the one recruiting. There's all kinds of different situations that can unfold as a result of recruiters and companies painting this, I would say, false picture. It's not false, because it's not, the intention isn't to make it false. The intention is to highlight what's great about the company and why someone would love to work there. But ultimately it does paint in some ways a misleading picture of what it is actually like on a daily basis to work in that company, or to take up that job role. So that would be one of my first points. And to do that, you have to be really willing to be open to feedback, which I feel you are, Nettie. I feel you're actually really humble, and you're really open to learn and grow, and you're very committed to making your business grow and expand, and working with that energy. So, you know, getting feedback from 10 people that you really trust, or 20 people, or maybe even 5 people that you really know, no matter what, they're going to tell you the truth, showing them a spec of the job and talking through with them, maybe even doing a mock interview and talking through with them what a day or a week in the life of that job looks like. That kind of thing would really help you just to get some clarity around it, and maybe even looking at other people who advertise jobs, similar jobs, and see how do they describe the job role, and what does a day in a life actually look like in that job. So that would be my take. I hope that helps. It's kind of a really quick snapshot, and it's very much based on the tiny snapshot of information I have from your comment. But I hope that helps. And yeah, let me know. Let me know if you want to jump on a call. Really happy to. I do have gaps of time, mostly in the evenings, which is probably quite good for your timing in the US from Australia to US. So if you want to jump on a call in the next week or so, I'm really happy to do that. I would love to, actually. It'd be lovely to catch up with you. And I hope that helps. And I'll speak to you soon. Lots of love. Ciao for now.